Insurance is extremely important to our region. It's important to really all Canadians, helping bridge that gap when they don't have work available, but it's extremely important to seasonal industries. We all indicated that when it comes to seasonal industries, they're very important for our economy. They're very important for Canadians. I know a lot of people in downtown Toronto like to enjoy our lobsters and our French fries and our shrimp and crab and everything else that we produce here in Atlantic Canada. It's extremely important for the federal government to realize the importance of the seasonal industries and how the employment insurance system helps in those areas. So we're going to stand united on that and making sure that we're looking for more dialogue, and we want the federal government to realize how important Atlantic Canada is to the overall economy. We talked also about service reductions in Atlantic Canada. We believe it's important that when it comes to the federal government eliminating programs, or eliminating jobs, that when they look at Atlantic Canada, that they do not disproportionately affect our region. So whether or not we're talking about cap sites, we're talking about jobs in Atlantic Canada. All these are extremely important for our economy, and something that we want to make sure that we are not disproportionately affected. On joint procurement, we've asked our respective ministers to continue looking for areas where we can work on procurement as for Atlantic provinces. The easy example, and perhaps the best example, is the 4 Atlantic provinces now work together on procurement when it comes to school buses. It saves us now, every school bus we buy, $30,000 per school bus because we do it a joint procurement process. That's about $6 million a year. So we think that there are a lot of other areas where we can look for savings equivalent to that to save our taxpayers money. One other big area, 2 other areas that we really talked about. One was around energy. Premier Dunderdale indicated that there was a great report done by COF back in 2007 that talked about energy across our country and how we were going to work together. We know that it's going to come up at COF, and what we indicated was we should be using, and we will be using, that document that was done by the premiers in 2007 as the base as we move forward on energy talk across the country. We are now within Atlantic Canada. We've got oil, gas, major hydro projects, wind energy. So we are hopefully going to be a leader, and we are a leader when it comes to energy, and we want to make sure that Atlantic Canada positions itself well in the future. Finally, we talked about transfers. Transfers always seem to be under attack. We believe that it's an important part of our Canadian system. And when it comes to changes that are taking place in transfers, we want to make sure that the federal government realizes that a population-based formula does not work as well for Atlantic Canada. We see changes taking place that have taken place with the Canada Social Transfer. Now there's changes that are going to be taking place with the Canada Health Transfer. Those are going to be moved to population models, and it's going to be detrimental to the Atlantic region. So overall, it was a great meeting with our counterparts.